In this video, we will be exploring the new gem cave systems found in the current Lowlands map. If you want to explore them yourselves, I will put out a map right here. The first map I found and explored while playing as a Jiang is here near Redwoods. This is just between the Alaskan, Rex, and the Ankylosaurus spawn points, near Redwoods. Since it is very reminiscent and placed in the Redwoods biome, I assume that it would be the Melanite Gem Cave, where there are very far sheer drops on the cliff sides right here, while a few vegetation and stalactites on the top. The Gem Cave generally has two layers on it, here on the top layer and in the bottom layer where it can be accessed through the side with a small path going down. There's also a few vegetations here, so some herbivores can stay a bit. There's also now holes on top, which also provides natural lighting to the cave. This cave technically has like 3 safe entrances and exits. Here near the Great Falls, and one near where we have been, which is the main entrance, I assume. There's also a hole here where you can see off the cliffside of the ravine. One of the entrances or exits to the cave is near the Ankylosaurus spawn point or the mud pit right here. And now you have to be careful when running out about on the fields on top because there are now holes to the cave, which I assume has kill boxes where it kills you instantly when you fall down, mimicking fall damage. As I continued my exploration, I saw this giant raised up cliff which I thought was new, and I was right, because then a new ravine has emerged which also mimicked the lava caves or lava tubes in the mixed map, where the gem Peridot resides. Since this map was a work in progress, there was even a Cerato model left there for up to scale. I saw 2 other entrances, or the safe entrances rather, for this cave. One right here, just outside the river, and one where I was crossing earlier, the log. This gigantic ravine technically has a looped structure to it, where I assume the lava is still riddled with kill boxes, so it would mimic actual lava, where you would die instantly. The ravine is very huge, but it only has 1 layer to it. They might add more to it next. Continuing my journey as a Jiang exploring the new gem caves, I stumbled to the Amethyst Gem Cave, here at Arcose Hills, where you enter through this cave right here and get meet and greeted by this wonderful adornment right here. A small water pool and some plants for herbivores and carnivores to drink from, and a giant hole up top where I assume it's still dangerous to fall down into because of a kill box I assume they would put in. I thought the gem cave was already that, but then I found these crystals which is very reminiscent to the Amethyst Gem Cave in the mixed map. So I safely assume that this would be the new Amethyst Gem Cave, which is quite a huge one since it is technically a giant loop and a few crevices, and it even mimicked one of the Amethyst Gem Cave features where there is a pit of crystals running about onto the sides of it. There's a lot of water involved, and there's technically like two more safe entrances to this cave. One where I entered, and the other one where I will exit right about now. The next cave is I assume the Rhodolite Cave, just down near Karstland Sinkhole and just underneath the main body of Karstlands. I see this cave being comprised of 3 to 4 huge chambers where 2 of them had vegetation and water on it, like this one right here, which are being connected by small tunnels with little canals of water and pools onto them. This cave also connects to the Karstland sinkhole, where it can also be accessed safely from up to down, right there. Right here is one of my latest findings, where it is very similar to the Whistling Caves back in Mixed Map or in the Archipelago Map. You would soon find out why. This is located near the riparian forest biome, near where the Syntausaurus spawn points are. Currently, I have found 3 safe entrances to this new gem cave. One is right there just downwards the riparian woodland forest. The other one is where the burrow near the woodland pond. And the third one is just right downward stream near the Arcose River, where a giant hole can be found and can easily be accessed by semi-aquatics like Dynamo Titan, Amphiceratops, and the Deinosuchus. This is honestly one of the most beautiful caves they have given to us as of late, since those very cool crystalline features. And to be honest, I didn't really participate in the Prismatic Event 1, but this was one of the first caves they have given to us. But sadly, not many people have participated in the Event 1 as well. So it's kind of a bummer that this cave isn't given much recognition since it is one of the most wonderful. It has beautiful assets and the lighting is magnificent. And the last gem cave we are exploring today is, I assume, the Aquamarine Cave, since it is nearby the coast, and just like the one Aquamarine Cave in the mix map, it is near the coast as well. I stumbled upon this while trying to master my Triceratops or getting it to Elders. The cave is made up of two main layers. The first layer where I was from, which can be accessed from the cliffside near Lake Verity. And this is the second layer where I assume the water is salty so you can't really drink from it. But the cave is wonderful and very similar to the cave we have in the mixed map. One reoccurring theme that I have noticed from the maps that they added is that they're adding so much vegetation and like greenscapes around the maps, such as vines, little shrubs and bushes, just to keep just to give it a little color as well. Also do note that there are now pits above this cave, so you better watch where you're stepping now. You might wonder where the seventh gem, topaz, will be. Well, I have searched the swamps and the coast and I haven't seen any new gem cave systems exploring as a Jiang or Protoceratops around those areas. But I think it will be in the new marsh biome since Lowlands is getting an expansion near the coastline, as you can see here. 300 meters to be exact, where a new biome will emerge. This very cool marsh biome, like what you've seen here. It might be there that the new gem topaz cave system will be. A last quick disclaimer is that I'm not 100% sure if those gem caves have those gems specifically in them, but I just base them off on the mixed caves on the archipelago or mix map to their similarities. Until then, until next time.